Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have with us Mr. Chua See Sea, who will be explaining to us his experiences using the quantum pendant. Good evening, Mr. Chua. Can you tell us a little bit about your health problem?
Yeah, I have my skin allergy for 25 years. So I see all of skin specialist doctor. Only I have to take medicine 3 times a day.
The medicine you take is to stop the itchiness.
Yeah, to stop the itchiness.
Okay.
My problem is that when I taking the taking bath with cold water, the itchiness, there are a lot of red spot on my skin and very itchy.
So you're allergic to cold water showers?
To cold water shower, and I like go for swimming. Same thing. I like swimming, but the same thing will happen to me. So I dare not to go for swimming. Then I always go to the garden for jogging. When sweating, the same thing will happen to me. The red spot, very itchy.
So you've got very sensitive skin.
Very sensitive skin. When I eat seafood, the same thing will happen to me.
So basically, you can't jog, you can't live in air-conditioned room.
Yeah.
You cannot sweat, because all that will trigger off your skin allergy. And does that mean that your whole body will be covered in the red spots?
Yeah.
The whole body.
Yeah, whole body.
So you'll be itching all over.
Yeah.
And you have to take medicine.
Yeah.
So this has been going on for 25 years.
25
you're
years.
saying. Okay, and are you still taking the medicine today?
Now no more the medicine.
Can you explain what has happened to make you stop taking the medicine?
On January 27, a friend of me called Jason Lim introduced this quantum pendant to me. So I just borrowed from him, where 1 week later, I see something happened to me. The skin problem. Cold water, I tried to take cold water, but no more itchiness and red spot.
So you're taking your shower with cold water. You're using the pendant,
Using the pendant.
But this time you did not present with itchiness or no itchiness.
No more.
Okay.
And I always go to the garden for jogging. I feel that after jogging, when I sweat, but no itchiness, and when I eat seafood, I feel nothing. No more sensitive, no more itchiness.
So now you mean to say, like, now after Jason Lim, is it?
Jason Lim
lend you the pendant for 1 week. So you tried to eat seafood. You went for a cold shower.
Yeah.
And then you went jogging, you did gardening, and all these things, once upon a time, these things would have made you break out in rashes, but now no more.
No more.
Because of the pendant. And this is just 1 week of using the pendant.
Just a week, just 1 week.
Oh, that's very interesting. So, did you notice any other change or not with the...
Yeah. I actually, I wear specs for when school time until now, about 45 years. One day, my specs the broken no ways, though I didn't wear specs. I'm so busy that I'm on the sales line. Actually, after the pendant I use, after a week, see the pendant really work, so I try to buy one for myself. Then this I wear 24 hours, taking bath also didn't take out. 4 months later, I already forgotten. I'm not wearing specs, but my eyes are brighter. I can read the newspaper, and when travel with driving outstation, nighttime also my eyes very sharp.
That's very interesting.
Then until now already 4 months, I throw these specs one way and totally. So I'm very surprised this pendant can have my itchiness, my skin problem, and the eye problem. I'm so happy.
You're happy. So now are you long-sighted or short-sighted?
Short-sighted 350 degree right hand side, The other left hand side 250. At the same time, it's long sighted because of the age.
Yeah. So so your specs is bifocals.
Yeah.
So but now when you read, you don't need to use
Totally
the
no spec.
That's actually very interesting. Have you gone to see an optician or not recently? To see a eye doctor to check your...
Yeah.
You check already?
Yeah, check. No more power. It's normal.
Normal. But you have been using the specs you said for how long? The short-sighted?
I never used spec for 4 months. But I never recognized it worked.
You didn't realize?
I didn't realize.
But prior to that, how long have you been using the specs for your life? How long have you been using?
45 years.
45 years. But now suddenly you don't need the specs anymore.
Yeah.
That is actually really remarkable.
Actually, we use the after charge this pendant water. After charge, quantum pendant, the water I wash my face every day lah. For eyes. That's all. But I see the eyes are improving every day. Now better and better. Now not feeling tired and very fresh. I see the thing very fresh.
So when you were splashing the charged water, were you doing it to help your eyes, or you were just simply doing it for general well-being?
I try to wash my eyes, and that's all. I wash the eyes with plain water only.
Plain water.
That's all.
Plain water or energized water?
Energized water. Sorry.
Water. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Chua.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chua See See has been using the pendant since January 2007. Now, Mr. Chua has been having skin problems for 25 years. Now, sadly for Mr. Chua, he would find that, exposure to an air-conditioned room, or if he went jogging and he broke into a sweat, or simply by eating seafood, he would just break into rashes. He had an allergic reaction to what most of us would consider normal things, like going for a jog or taking a cold shower. But for Mr. Chua, these were not normal things for him. If he did any one of those things, he would just break out into a terrible itch and terrible rash. Now, and he has been living with this problem for 25 years. Now, in January 2007, he was introduced to the pendant by Mr. Jason Lim. And Mr. Jason actually loaned him the pendant for a period of 1 week. Now, when Mr. Chua tried the pendant out for this 1 week period, he thought he'd just go for it and just try it out. And he tried it out by having a cold shower. Now, when he had this cold shower, he found that he did not break into a rash. He then went jogging using the same pendant, and again he broke into a sweat, but hey, this time he did not break out into a rash. He went for a seafood meal, and once again he did not break into rashes. Mr. Chua was convinced that the pendant was working on him. It was healing him. So with this great advancement in his health, he went on to purchase his own pendant. Now, a side effect of using the pendant was something that he had not expected. This was a bonus, a pleasant surprise. Mr. Chua found that he did not require the use of his glasses, something that he had been using for the past 45 years. Mr. Chua is both long-sighted and short-sighted. Now, initially, he was not even aware that he was not using his specs because his 45-year-old specs was a little broken and he had stopped using it. 4 months down the road, after using the pendant, he realized, hey, I'm not using my glasses anymore. And it was then, upon a visit to an optician, the optician confirmed his suspicion. He was actually now normal-sighted. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chua.